Good morning. Welcome back to DS Radio Shop, our morning rag chew net. Anybody would like to check in, feel free to do so. Any hot topics that people want to talk about or ask, feel free to do so. Let's engage to a wonderful topic today. In the meantime, I got it on still shot mode because I have a lot of organizing to do here at the bench. So instead of boring you guys with that, we'll put it on still shot for you. Good morning, Leadfoot, Boxcar, Matt. How are you guys? Let's see what I want to do with this guy. She's here. Do some cleaning and some rearranging here, so I figure I'll be moving some stuff around, so instead of me getting in the way of the camera, I just did a still shot for now. In case you guys are wondering where is he at. He's here. Alright, let's find thing here. Okay, this. Now for you. Okay, this is gonna come out here. Now I gotta do a little rearrangement at the bench. So I'm gonna be right in the way of the camera, so I figured I'll just take and get you on still a shot here anyway. So, hello, Steve, John, and Kevin. And I got a lot of stuff on the bench here, Kevin. I'm rearranging. That's why you don't see any movement. But I'll be making noise in the background. That's okay though. Hello, Brandon. How are you? Michael, good morning. Okay. I gotta find out how to do this. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Alright, I gotta rearrange a few things here. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what do you need right now? Weather is not looking too promising for me coming out there this weekend, which we may have to reschedule now. Oh yeah, well, whenever you want. I'm sitting right here waiting for you, no problem. Everybody, I appreciate it. I just want to let you know that we're supposed to have one heck of a storm this weekend, so we'll see what that brings. Okie dokie. Be safe out that way. Catch you later.
The one direction and then the other. I think they put a camera there. I can look it up online. See if it's backed up. I might get there across the bridge and then down, but coming back it could be crazy. I just really tried to. I just kept sitting there in traffic.
Here's what we're going to move around. These are great dry dummy loads, guys. If you guys are ever looking for one, your ham shack, your CB, whatever, your radio room, this is definitely what you want to get. Really nice units for sure. That's definitely what you're going to want to get right here. Expensive, but they work great. So I'll leave that here for a second if you guys want to look it up and run back inside for a moment here. Give me a second. I'm gonna I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't mind getting his work. And a light went out on the inside. And I was going to pull it out, maybe put an LED in it, but I'm not going to mess with it. I just had a table light here which lights it up. And I always like those WM1. They always work well. I had another one that never gave it the channel light in it. Never did. I sold that to channel one while ago. It's still working for him. I should not run to it. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I think that Contact was another one of those little companies, you know, that they didn't have that much of a production there. Minimal kind of a thing. But a lot of these devices, things that people come out with are pretty cool, but they're not going to last at all. What you want, I was talking about that VHQ Hexel. You look at that raw or the 1070 pamphlet on it, I'd say it performed. Do you see how soft that stuff is? Did you ever look at that?
All right, enough of that. Oh, let's see what we can do here. The fan of this gets a little noisy, so I have to move it out of the way. You see. Oh, that's gonna be a fun shorter, isn't it? Wow. Where can I put this? I don't know. Hey Dallas, how are you? Good morning. I gotta call you today. I got your Baofeng set except for the orange one. I don't have any way of charging it. I'm trying to find out how to charge this thing so I can get your program put onto it. See you, buddy. Love you. Have a good day. Let's see what I can do with this. I need a local power supply. How would you still gotta have that feed down through? Well, I don't know if I can do that now. Jeez. Nope. Anybody got any hot topics to talk about this morning? How we doing, Rick? How you doing, Brent? No, this doesn't need oil or nothing, no. No, I just need 12-volt supply, but where I want to put it, I don't have any holes going under the bench. So I'm going to have to drill a hole somewhere in the back of the bench, which I never did. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, well, this is supposed to figure this out. So we're going to have to definitely get this out of the way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Damn. Alright, well. Definitely gonna have to drill a hole in the back of the bench here, I guess. So, anyways, I guess I have to do that, make some noise, so I'll have to, knocking things around. Alright. Oh, yeah, I gotta figure this out. How I'm gonna do this now. Yeah, icy rain. We got icy rain up here right now, too. It went from snow last night to rain now. It'll be icy today. Matt says, maybe explain dB gain and what it means, how it works. Well, okay, dB is decibel. That's number one, right? So, the ideal portion of dB gain is to have anywhere between typically about 5-6 dB gain on up. 13, 14 dB gain, 15 dB, or 16 dB gain. The more, let me turn this down. There. Okay. So the more dB gain you have, the better performance you're going to have, the more efficiency you're going to have with your antenna system. So, higher the dB gain, better the performance and the outcome, is what that basically is in a nutshell. The antenna becomes an amplifier in essence. So, let's say you have a 6 dBi gain. Oh, I don't know, 6 dBi gain base antenna, we'll say, for example. Well, if you got 100 watts going in, that'd be about 600 watts coming out, theoretically. But then you got a velocity factor to figure. So by the time you get done with that, you're probably going to be about 590 something, 92, 93, 94 watts coming out, provided what you have for coax, etc., and the velocity factor of that nature of it. So higher the dB gain on an antenna is very key and important. Now, what was I going to say? So okay, many antennas, when you look them up, you won't find a rating. You were talking about the Predator 10K yesterday, Matt. They don't have a rating on that unless you call manufacturer, which I was going to do and forgot all about it. I got to research that. Let me check it out right now. Let me see if I can find something on him, but I really don't know what the gain is on that. I'm sure it's got something. If it don't, I'd be surprised because they're a very good performing antenna. So I'm not quite sure what that would be. Let me find out. Okay. You're probably going to be about 3 dBi gain, it says. Hang on, let me read this. Which would be ironic because 3 dBi gain is like doubling your power to another half S unit on your scale. Yeah. So if you have a 3 dBi gain, that would double your power. And performance-wise, it would increase one's received to a half S unit. And then, let's see here. It says, while the 6 dB increase doubles the range. But I'm not seeing what yours... That's just explaining what the what 3 dB gain of an antenna will do. I'm looking online. Like a 5 dBi gain has more rounded and broader pattern. So you really want to be like around 6, 7, 8 dB gain or more. Trying to find out. Well, that's your decimal isotropic, but I'm trying to find. With it just says with a high dB gain, but it's not saying what it is. Huh. Yeah, I'm not finding nothing online with your specs on that antenna, Matt. I don't see anything at all through the manufacturer online as far as what it just says high gain performance, but it's not telling me what that gain is. I mean, they could say it's a high gain, like an Antron 99, which really is truly not, which we all know. It's less than 2 as a vertical dipole. It's more like 1.18 or something for the Antron 99s. They're nowhere even close to 9.9 dBi gain. I don't even know why they even come. How many people actually believe that? It's just amazing. But the, I mean, you can figure this out. You know, decimal equals G1 over 10 log, and that would come up with whatever your ND is, and that would tell you what your gain would be. I don't know on what you've got there for that type of antenna. I'm not seeing any kind of gain, so I don't know exactly what the gain would be on a 10K Predator. It just says high gain with a 102-inch whip, so I really don't know with that. All I know is higher the gain, the better the antenna. Longer the range, wider the spread. So, but if you have a 3 dBi gain, you're doubling your power. That's going to increase you 1/2 as you know. So let's say, for example, I went from a 0 gain antenna like a Wilson 1000 magnum mount. Then I go to a serial 5000 magnum mount antenna, which is 3.15 dBi gain. So let's say I'm giving you a 7 with the Wilson. I'm going to give you a 7.5 with the serial because you're doubling your power. Now, if I go 60 dBi gain, I'm going to get a longer range, and I'm going to have more broadband, and I'm still going to increase. So, 4 times your limit there. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It just says high gain. I don't know why they don't specify, because that's a key factor. Really important key factor is to specify exactly what the gain is, because if you're doing a special project and you really need to know about your range, you got to find that. You got to get all the specifications out of it. If they can't tell you, you got to figure this out mathematically. It'll be a decimal, 10 log over, what's that, G1 to your ND or something. I forget the formula exactly in what order it's supposed to be. I think it's G1 over 10 log times 10 log divided by ND equals decimal or something. I forget how that goes. There's a formula. I'd have to look it back up, but you would be able to figure out the gain of that antenna using a spectrum analyzer or a antenna analyzer, a really good antenna analyzer. I don't know what it would be for now at this time. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta do some drilling, and I gotta take my daughter to school here in a few moments anyway. So, but I will be back shortly at the DX Radio Shop. Anybody got any questions? Drop them down below. And if you have, if anybody can find any information on the Predator 10K, please do tell, because I'm really curious. I'd like to know what that would be. I don't have a clue. I don't know what the 10K Predator would equate to for the dBi gain with that. So we will soon find out, hopefully. I don't know. In the meantime, everyone enjoy your day, and I'll be back here shortly at the DX Radio Shop. Thank you all for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all the ones who checked in this morning. Had quite a bit of crowd on here, and good questions as well. Always appreciate that.